Hello and welcome back to People Skills Pro. I want you to consider a question. When you are not in the room, what does your partner say about you to her friends? When your name comes up, what is the story that follows? Is it a story of frustration and complaint, or is it a story of pride? Is it a story told with a sigh, or with a smile and a sparkle in her eye? Every man wants to be a source of pride for his partner. He wants to be the man she feels lucky to have, the man she brags about, not for what he owns, but for who he is. But what does that actually take? It's not about having a perfect body, a seven-figure bank account, or an impressive job title. Those things are superficial. To become the man she is genuinely proud to talk about requires building something much deeper. An unshakable character. It's about becoming a man of integrity, strength, and purpose. The good news is, character is not something you're born with, it's something you build. And like any great structure, it requires a blueprint. Today, we are going to lay out that blueprint. We're not talking about vague platitudes. We are providing a structured, four-pillar plan for building the kind of deep, attractive character that inspires respect, admiration, and pride. This is the blueprint to becoming the man she can't help but brag about. The foundation of the blueprint, the integrity principle. Before we lay down the four pillars of our structure, we must first pour the foundation. And that foundation is one simple, powerful principle. Your character in private determines your reputation in public. The man she brags about is not a man who puts on a show for her and her friends. He is a man who is consistently excellent, especially when no one is watching. He has integrity, which means his private self and his public self are one and the same. She brags about him not because he impressed her on a date, but because she has seen, time and time again, how he handles pressure, how he treats strangers, how he pursues his goals, and how he keeps the promises he makes to himself. Everything we are about to discuss is built on this foundation of integrity. Without it, the entire structure will collapse. Pillar 1. The Rock. Unshakable emotional resilience. The first and most important pillar is becoming her rock. The world is a chaotic and often stressful place. A man she brags about is her calming force, not another source of chaos. He is a man who can stand in the middle of a storm, whether it's his own or hers, and remain a non-anxious, steady presence. The psychology. On a deep, primal level, this is about creating emotional safety. A woman is deeply attracted to a man who can handle her emotions without becoming overwhelmed or dismissive. When she is feeling anxious, sad, or frustrated, and he can meet her with calm, steady strength, it communicates that he is a safe harbor for her heart. It allows her to be her full, authentic, emotional self without fear of judgment or abandonment. This feeling of safety is the bedrock of deep trust and intimacy. How men get it wrong. They become reactive, matching her emotional intensity with their own. Her anxiety makes them anxious. Her anger makes them angry. They become dismissive, telling her to relax or calm down because her emotions make them uncomfortable. They crumble under their own pressure, complaining constantly and adopting a victim mentality, forcing her into the role of his emotional caretaker. Actionable steps to build this pillar. Practice mindfulness. Dedicate 5 to 10 minutes each day to meditation or mindful breathing. This is not about clearing your mind. It's about practicing the skill of observing your thoughts and feelings without reacting to them. This is weightlifting for your emotional regulation muscles. Become solution-focused. When faced with a problem, train your brain to immediately move past the frustration and ask, what is the next right action? A man who focuses on solutions is a man who feels powerful, not pitiful. Learn to validate without absorbing. When she is emotional, your job is not to fix her feelings, but to validate them while maintaining your own calm center. Use phrases like, "That sounds incredibly difficult. It makes perfect sense that you feel that way. I'm here with you." You are the strong container that allows her emotional storm to pass safely. Pillar 2. The leader, confident and decisive vision. The second pillar is becoming the confident leader of the relationship. This is one of the most misunderstood concepts. This is not about being a controlling dictator who makes every decision. It is about confidently and lovingly relieving her of the mental burden of having to plan and manage every aspect of your life together. The psychology. Life is filled with 1,000 small decisions that create decision fatigue. By stepping up and making plans, from what to have for dinner to where to go on vacation, you are giving her a profound gift, the gift of being able to relax and be present. This creates attractive polarity. When you confidently step into a guiding, masculine leadership role, it allows her to relax into her receptive feminine energy. She doesn't have to manage the logistics, so she is free to enjoy the experience. How men get it wrong. They mistake passivity for politeness, constantly asking, "I don't know, what do you want to do?" This forces her to do the emotional and mental labor. They are indecisive about their own lives, lacking clear goals or a sense of direction, which signals a lack of purpose. They are afraid to take charge for fear of being seen as bossy. Actionable steps to build this pillar. Define your own mission. Have a clear vision for your own life, separate from her. What are your career goals, your fitness goals, your personal projects? A man with a plan for his own life is naturally seen as a leader. The "I've got a plan" rule. When you ask her out, have a specific plan. Don't say, "Want to hang out sometime?" Say, "I want to take you to a great Italian place I know on Thursday night. Are you free?" Lead with playful vision. Frame your plans as exciting adventures. "Okay, this weekend we are going on a mission. We're going to try that new hiking trail and see if we can find the waterfall I heard about." You are not just making a plan, you are creating a shared story. Pillar 3. The advocate, fierce and unwavering loyalty. The third pillar is becoming her champion. A man she brags about is the one who has her back, unequivocally. He is her #1 defender and her most passionate advocate. He makes her feel like it's the two of them against the world. The psychology. This taps into the primal need for unconditional partnership and trust. Knowing that you have a partner who will defend you, support you, and prioritize you above all others creates an unbreakable bond. It communicates that you are a true team. When she feels this level of loyalty from you, she will give you her own in return tenfold. How men get it wrong. They stay silent in public when someone disrespects her, not wanting to cause a scene. They complain about her to their friends or family, breaking the sacred trust of the partnership. They subtly side with others against her during disagreements to appear neutral or reasonable. Actionable steps to build this pillar. Take her side in public always. If someone is rude to her, you calmly and firmly address it. If a friend makes a joke at her expense, you shut it down. Your loyalty in public is non-negotiable. You can discuss the nuances of the situation in private later, but in the moment, you are a united front. Be her personal hype man. Be the person who celebrates her wins more than anyone else. Brag about her accomplishments to your friends and family. Let her overhear you saying something amazing about her. Keep her confidences. When she shares something vulnerable with you, that information stays with you. Proving you are a trustworthy vault for her secrets is a cornerstone of being her advocate. Pillar 4. The student, a humble commitment to growth. The final pillar is becoming a lifelong student. The man she brags about is not a man who thinks he is perfect. He is a man who is humble enough to know he has flaws and confident enough to be constantly working on them. The psychology. A commitment to growth demonstrates humility and security. An insecure man cannot admit his faults because his ego is too fragile. A secure man can look at his mistakes, take ownership, and work to improve. This is incredibly attractive because it signals that he is mature and that the relationship with him will never stagnate. It promises a future of evolution, not repetition. How men get it wrong. They get defensive when given feedback or criticism. They blame others for their mistakes. They become complacent, believing they have nothing left to learn about themselves, their partner, or the world. Actionable steps to build this pillar. Embrace the strong opinions loosely held principle. Be confident enough to have your own opinions, but humble enough to change them when presented with new evidence. Learn to apologize properly. A real apology has 3 parts. I'm sorry for the action. I understand that it made you feel her emotion. In the future, I will a specific actionable change. Actively seek knowledge. Be a reader. Be a learner. Whether it's about your career, a new skill, or understanding relationships better, always be in a state of active self-improvement. Your growth is a gift to yourself and to everyone around you. So, there it is. Not just a list of tips, but a blueprint. A 4-pillar plan for building the internal architecture of a man who's not only attractive, but deeply respectable. Build your foundation of integrity. Then, erect the pillars. Become the rock of emotional resilience, the leader with a confident vision, the advocate of unwavering loyalty, and the student who is always committed to growth. This is not a performance you put on to impress her. This is the deep, quiet work you do on yourself, for yourself. It's a journey of building character. And when you commit to this blueprint, you will find that you are no longer worried about impressing anyone. Your character will speak for itself. You will become the man she is not only deeply attracted to, but the man she is genuinely proud to tell the world is hers. Your blueprint is in your hands. The work is not easy, but the path is clear. Pick one pillar, and tonight lay the first brick. If you found this guide helpful, please click the like button and subscribe to People Skills Pro. Let us know in the comments which pillar you're going to start with. Thank you for listening.